Okay, so just to catch up, the question says your confidence is 0.89, and you're being asked to find the z-score for the confidence interval, and we have a normal distribution. So you draw your normal distribution, which looks like this, which has a z-score, and 0 always goes in the middle. Okay, now confidence is 0.89. So what does that mean? So that means that your area, and remember it's a confidence interval. So we're going to be making some kind of interval over here with a sort of like a lower bound and an upper bound. Confidence 0.89 means the area in the middle is 0.89. So what we've done so far is we have written down all of the given information. So now the question is find the z-score. So technically there's two z-scores, but they really only want the positive one. It's basically it's plus minus the same value. So right, this is a positive one, positive something, and then this is negative something. So what's that number? So in order to do this, we go into StatDisk. Now, when you go into StatDisk, which is always analysis, probability distribution, we're using a normal distribution. Now, notice nowhere does it ask what is the area in the middle. It says what's the area from the left. So in this scenario, we have to figure out what is the area to the left and use that. So we know the area in the middle is 0.89. What else can we figure out from there? Well, we know that when the area in the middle is 0.89, I call them the tails, there's two tails left over. So what must be true about the area in the tails?
They have to be less than 0.89.
That's not true. I mean, it so happens that they are in this case, but that's not true. That's not necessarily true in general. What do we know about the total area?
It has to equal to 1.
The total area always equals 1. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, look at those two tails. If you compare those two tails, what can you say about those two tails in terms of their area? What's the area over here and the area over here? What can you say about those areas? They are the same. That is the whole point of a confidence interval, is that what's happening on the right side and what's happening on the left side are symmetric. Right. So this area is the same as this area, and you know that all those areas added up must equal 1. So I won't write a plus a, so obviously just 2a plus 0.89 must equal 1. So 2a subtract, you get 0.11, so a equals 0.055. So the area in a single tail is 0.05. So this area is 0.055, and this area is 0.055. So now we know every possible area. And now we can punch in what is the cumulative area from the left. So what is, if you pick a z value, what is the area to the left?
Point 0.055.
Yeah, 0.055. Exactly. Click evaluate, and there's your z-score. Now the only trick is, if you do it this way, you just have to be careful. The z-score, there's like a positive z-score and a negative z-score. And when they talk about the critical value, they always want the positive one. So for example, over here, it's negative 1 point, if I round it, 60. And then on the other side, it's going to be positive 1.60. And for the critical score, it's tradition, you always take the positive number. But then that's your answer.